By Sara Childre. It's becoming clearer to many of us that working together with kindness, compassion and acceptance are the missing pieces for resetting humanity's fast and furious trajectory into separation and division. It's also becoming obvious that we cannot create solutions from the same consciousness level that's creating the problems. Raising our consciousness vibration for drawing peaceful solutions is an undertaking that calls for kindness, forgiveness and an inclusive love that respects our differences. Vibrations are math, and many systems use the term vibration in reference to the quality of thoughts, feelings, emotions and attitudes that are generated and influenced by our beliefs, memories, choices, environmental stimuli and more. For example, you often hear people say, "I had to leave that office. The vibes were so low it was draining my energy," or, "I felt a lift from being in her positive vibration." The vibration of our moods, attitudes, thoughts, and feelings can rise and fall throughout the day, based on our actions and reactions to others, ourselves, or to life's issues. The vibes we emanate to others and to the environment vary, based on our resilience for balancing our mind, emotions, and disposition, especially in today's dynamic emotional climate. Lower-level vibrations can occur at every turn in connection with frustration, anger, disappointment, sadness, judgment, comparisons and much more. These emotions are part of being human, but it is within our power to shift out of these debilitating feelings into higher vibrational attitudes and perceptions. An easy way to maintain a higher vibration is to interweave the qualities of our heart in our connections and interactions. These heart qualities include love, care, compassion, kindness, appreciation, forgiveness, and more. Anyone who experiences these qualities knows their power to lift our feelings into a kinder and more stress-free outlook. Raising others' vibrations for evidence that the heartfelt intentions of one individual can raise the heart vibration of others. HeartMath cites studies it has conducted. You may be familiar with the study in which a dog's incoherent heart rhythms became coherently aligned with a boy's heart rhythms as he radiated intentional love and care to his dog. Go to Josh and Mabel to read more. Science tells us that human beings and all creatures radiate an electromagnetic field produced by the heartbeat. Our feelings broadcast like radio waves through this field. When you are in the presence of a group of friends, family or others, everyone's thoughts, feelings and attitudes are intermingling in your immediate area, which HeartMath calls the field environment. Another study, with 40 participants, explored the effects of being in a coherent field environment. The participants were divided into 10 groups of 4 people who were seated around a table. They were all connected to equipment that simultaneously measured their level of heart rhythm coherence. 3 of the participants had been previously trained in the heart lock-in technique and were instructed to get into a coherent state at random times unknown by the 4th untrained person. Overall, as the coherent vibration of the 3 HeartMath-trained participants increased, the untrained person's coherence level also measurably increased from being in that more coherent field environment. Poised in higher vibrations. When poised in our higher vibration, we experience many benefits. Decisions and solutions flow more easily due to increased access to our heart's intuitive wisdom. Our discernment becomes more inclusive and our choices become clearer and more effective. It gets much easier to deflect frustration, anxiety, impatience and other chronic stress producers that strain our critical thinking and reasoning. Most all of us feel more self-secure when in our higher vibrational composure, yet it can be harder to maintain in the midst of challenges and ramped-up stress. We can learn to lift our vibration to meet challenges by adding heart qualities of conscious care, kindness, gratitude or compassion in our interactions. As these qualities of love move through our system, it lifts our attitudes automatically for the highest way to deal with the situation at hand. Unconditional love and compassion are among the highest vibrations of love and are not subject to preconditions, limitations, or requirements of others. They serve the greater interest and benefit of all sentient beings and the environment in which they exist. Many people are realizing that unconditional love and compassion are from our higher consciousness potentials with the capacity for healing and attracting solutions for social transformation. Uncountable numbers of people have experienced the benefits of compassion, and more individuals are resonating with this powerful expression of love in these times of robust change. Practicing compassion is something we can do that benefits all, yet it takes heartfelt commitment to anchor this responsibility to the whole of which we are a part. Summary of benefits from raising our vibration levels: increased care and kindness flow more automatically in our connections. We are more clear-minded and self-secure in our choices and actions. Our mind and emotions interact more harmoniously to suit our needs. We deflect common stress triggers, frustration, impatience, intolerance, etc. We are much more resilient and resistant to fears and self-doubt. Our heart's deeper care is not overridden by our disruptive mind and emotions. The lift in our attitude wards off anxiety, excessive worries, and overwhelm. We tend to lift others and the environment when our vibration is up. We are less judgmental and intolerant with others and ourselves, which prevents mega-stress accumulation. Lifting our vibration amplifies our intuitive heart feelings for better choices and outcomes. Simple exercises to raise your vibration, adapted from Exercises in the Heart Intelligence, Connecting with the Intuitive Guidance of the Heart book, How to Replace Lower Vibrational Feelings, such as sadness, anger, insecurity, anxiety, self-judgment, rejection, etc. 1. Exercise. Find a quiet place where, for a few minutes, you can breathe easily, imagining with each breath that your mind, emotions and body are becoming still inside. In this stillness, desire the uplifting feeling you would like to have, and as you breathe, imagine breathing this new feeling into your being for a while. Imagine you are creating it with your breath. 2. Another exercise. When feeling low, just sit quietly and imagine radiating love, compassion and stillness into your mental and emotional nature. Self-care is often allowing ourselves to have a low moment without compounding it with self-criticism. When our light is dim, it helps to give ourselves the feeling of compassionate heart warmth that we would give a child or a pet that is infirm. Even if it doesn't stop the pain, we know it can help energetically. If we feel awkward while trying this, it helps to ask ourselves, what's the difference in nurturing ourselves with compassionate intention than taking the vitamins and health foods we consume for self-care? Or, why do we teach kids to put their hand over a hurt area and radiate sunshine from their heart to help it feel better? We do this because it's a natural expression of self-compassion, with benefits to their mental, emotional and physical nature. You can soon feel a difference.